Tonight, Mr. Seng Chee will be sharing the benefits of consuming Ester and Gummy, which are healthcare products by Elken. Let us welcome Chee.
Thank you for the warm introduction. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very good Elken morning, everyone. My name is Chee, and I will be your speaker for tonight. Thank you, MC. She's my cousin, Li Hui. And thank you so much, everyone, for coming again today. And before I begin, I'd like to use this opportunity to first thank a few people. First of all, I'd like to thank Elken for always giving us wonderful products, such powerful products that can help our leaders and help our consumers stay healthy and happy. And next, I'd like to thank my parents for giving me this opportunity and also being so patient and always guiding me through all the ups and downs in my life. Even today and yesterday, they've been guiding me in preparing for today's sharing session. So thank you so much. And next, I also like to thank all of you for being here tonight. Without you guys, there wouldn't be any meeting in my sharing. And I know some of you probably came back from a whole day of work, and some of you might have come from a whole day of online classes, and you're probably very tired. And I'll try to make this talk as interesting as possible. So yeah, thank you guys for coming today. So to start, let me introduce myself. My name is Chee, and I'm 19 years old, and I'm currently studying at Xiamen University of Malaysia, and I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in traditional Chinese medicine. And besides my strong passion for traditional Chinese medicine, I'm also highly interested in all of the medical aspects, especially as if they are beneficial for our health, like nutrition. That's why I love Elken's products so much. So without further ado, I'm going to share my PowerPoint. Okay. Can you guys see my PowerPoint? Okay. Now, so the product we're going to talk about today is Ester and Gummy, two very powerful products. And judging by the name, if you see the C there, you probably can guess what is the most important component in these products. It's vitamin C. So I'm going to show you a video I recorded today. Here, let's take a look. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chee, and today I'd like to do a demonstration comparing Ester, esterified vitamin C by Elken, and vitamin C from a dietary lemon. Okay, lemon. So this is iodine. We're going to use iodine, 2 cups of water, ground up Ester powder, and lemon juice. So firstly, we need to assume that these 2 individuals, they have the same amount of water, and they're normal individuals with healthy bodies. So this is an oxidant, and it's going to oxidize both of these. It's a harmful agent for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to drop 10 drops in here. I'm going to drop the same 10 drops in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 drops each. So what this has done to both of these individuals, let's see. It turned the solution a little yellowish. Okay, let's look at this one. Both of them are yellow. So now we know that vitamin C is an antioxidant and it can be produced in the body. So let's see what the vitamin C in the lemon can do to this to this solution, to this person's body. I'm gonna squeeze some lemon juice in here. Let's see. So the color changed a little bit, which means that it neutralized some of the free radicals in here. Now let's take a look at Ester. Okay, I'm going to pour half a tablet, a little bit less than half, in here, and let's see what this does. Okay, so the whole solution was neutralized. Okay, now if this person who drinks lemon juice for his intake of vitamin C takes Ester as a dietary supplement, what will happen to this person? Let us see. Okay, immediately you can see that the color is changing. boom, it's now clear water. So this is the power of ester C. Thank you. Okay, so that's a simple demonstration, a short experiment that we did today for vitamin C. So that shows how powerful ester C is. So first of all, before we get into the topic of ester C, we need to first understand a very important ingredient, which is vitamin C. Why is vitamin C so important, and why must we consume this on a daily basis? It's because vitamin C is an essential nutrient. It's a vitamin that cannot be produced by the body. And that's why we need to take it on a daily basis to make sure that our body is properly functioning. And next I'm going to talk about what vitamin C can do for our body. So vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin. So what this means is that it can be dissolved in water, and it can't be stored within our body, unlike the other types of fat-soluble vitamins that can be stored in our body. Water-soluble vitamin, like vitamin C, we have to take it on a daily basis to make sure that the supply of vitamin C is being replenished every single day. So that's why we need to take vitamin C every day. Now, what can vitamin C do for our body, and why is it so important? First of all, vitamin C is a very powerful antioxidant. We call it an antioxidant vitamin, and it can help us neutralize free radicals that damage our body cells. So how some of you might not understand. Like for me, when I first saw this, I didn't know what free radicals were, and I didn't know how free radicals could damage body cells. So now let's take a look at what free radicals are. So this is an atom in our body, okay? Our body has molecules, atoms, they're even smaller than cells. So this atom has protons, neutrons, and electrons. The electrons are in the outer circle. So what are free radicals? Free radicals are basically atoms or molecules that have an unpaired electron. So the electron, there's one pair missing. There's one missing electron. So what this free radical can do is that it tends to like stealing other electrons from the stable molecules in our body. So that's going to cause a lot of trouble. I'm going to explain this part. Like for example, if you look at the bottom left picture, the free radical is very unstable, okay? So when this unstable molecule comes by, it attacks our stable molecule and steals one electron away from that molecule so that the free radical becomes stable. Now what happens to the stable molecule? The stable molecule becomes unstable and it starts to become a free radical, and it steals from other particles in our body. Now this chain reaction is going to keep going, and we call it a free radical chain reaction. And that's why free radicals are very harmful. And where do these free radicals come from? They can come from radiation, like we're exposed to our cell phones every single day, and environmental pollution, air pollution, water pollution. All of these are sources where free radicals can come. And besides that, free radicals can also come from within our body. Our body already generates free radicals itself. So if we add the free radicals in our body and the free radicals that we get from the environment, it's a lot. Then what can we do if we have so much free radicals in our body? Now, an analogy I found is that free radicals can be compared to unstable people. Like look at these two pictures. If you see Hulk, what do? What's your first reaction? For me, I would run because I wouldn't want him to step on me or kill me, because that's what unstable people do. And unstable people with unstable emotions, they tend to make your lives even worse than it already is, okay? So that's why we try to stay away from these free radicals. Now, because we're constantly being exposed to these free radicals, and we can't really stop it because we're living in this environment and air pollution is not something we can control. So what we can do is we can take antioxidants. In this case, you can see this child here is representative of the free radical. And as doctors, we can give this free radical an extra electron, here represented by the candy. So this picture shows an even better demonstration. The free radical is the bad dude, and it tries to steal an electron from healthy cells. Now, antioxidants are very generous. Like vitamin C is an antioxidant. So it can give these free radicals an extra electron to make sure that they're stable. So that's why antioxidants are so powerful. And vitamin C is an antioxidant vitamin. Next, vitamin C can also help us repair tissues, and it can help in the healing of wounds and skin. And thirdly, it can help strengthen our immune system And this helps protect our cells from viral infections, bacterial infections, all different types of infections, and abnormal cell growth, which we know as cancer. Okay, so why is vitamin C important in today's world? It's because we know there's something called COVID-19 and cases are on the rise. Like for the past 2 days, it has been over 7,000, there has been over 7,000 cases in Malaysia. So that's why vitamin C is really important in boosting your immune system and making sure that your immune system stays strong. So even if you get COVID-19, you can stay strong and you can recover faster than other people. Okay? And this study, which I found online from a journal, it says that with specific reference to the critical phase of COVID-19, vitamin C plays a very critical role. It can downregulate the cytokine storm, which the cytokine storms are the pro-inflammatory particles, and it can protect the endothelium, the inner part of our blood vessels, from oxidant injury, and it has an essential role in tissue repair and improves immune responses against infections. So that's why we need vitamin C during this time. Okay, it's very important. And fourth, vitamin C can help promote the absorption of iron, calcium, and magnesium. And these components are really important in the formation of collagen. And collagen is a very important component for our skin and also for our tissues and maintenance of healthy cartilage and bones. Okay, so those are the functions of vitamin C. Now, the types of vitamin C supplements in the market. What makes Ester C so different and so much more powerful than other types of vitamin C in the market? The most common type of vitamin C we know in the market is known as ascorbic acid. Okay? And what ascorbic acid does is that it can help us restore vitamin C level in our body. But there's one problem. Ascorbic acid is acidic, and for people who have gastric problems, they cannot tolerate this type of vitamin C in their body, but they need vitamin C. So how can these people get vitamin C? So there's this thing called calcium ascorbate, acid-free vitamin C. So calcium ascorbate solves these problems, and it's also a component in Ester C. Calcium ascorbate is an ingredient in Ester C. It helps restore vitamin C levels in our body, and it's also stomach friendly, which solves the problem that we mentioned just now. And other types of vitamin C in the market that we don't usually see are buffered vitamin C and time-release vitamin C. Now, what makes Ester C so different is that, first of all, it's a patented ingredient and has a patented process. And this makes Ester C, we call it esterified vitamin C. And the first characteristic is that it has a neutral pH. So it's not acidic and it's not harmful for our stomach. So it's stomach friendly. For our friends who have gastric problems, stomach problems, they can take this. And secondly, it has 2 times higher absorption rate compared to normal vitamin C. And lastly, it can provide 24-hour retention. Now let's look at these one by one. First, Ester C 500 Plus, it has a revolutionary US patent and it is readily absorbed by our cells. And from this chart, you can see when we compare Ester C with normal vitamin C, you can see that Ester C can remain in our body for 24 hours, whereas normal vitamin C, ascorbic acid, can only remain in our body for 8 hours. So that means that every 8 hours, we have to take ascorbic acid again and again. But for Ester C, we only have to take it once a day. So that makes it a lot more convenient. And secondly, efficacy. Ester C is 4 times more effective than normal vitamin C. And absorption, we can absorb vitamin C, we can absorb the vitamin C from Ester C 2 times better than normal vitamin C. So that's what we call bioavailability. And what's another aspect that's special about Ester C is that it works synergistically with other components in the formulation, which are bioflavonoids. This bioflavonoid is what gives it this high bioavailability. Okay, this is the component. And we have other components, also bioflavonoids, hesperidin and rutin. These help in the maintenance of the flexibility of our blood vessels and also other vitamin C metabolites. So these are what make Ester C so unique. And Ester C, because it can stay in our body for 24 hours, it can protect us throughout this time to fight against allergy problems, abnormal cells, external infections. It can help us neutralize free radicals, like I mentioned before, and it can combat invaders and protect us against viral infections. Okay, and like I mentioned before, this Ester C is a stomach-friendly product and it will not cause stomach discomfort. So it's suitable for friends with gastric problems. Okay, and who needs Ester C plus, Ester C 500 plus? First of all, we have children, because Ester C can help boost children's immune systems and make sure that they are healthy and they don't get sick as often. Because as parents, if your child gets sick really often, it's very problematic, and you don't really want your child to be sick. Okay, and secondly, it can help promote healthy gum health, your gum health, your children's gum health. And thirdly, it can help promote the healing of wounds. So this is why children need vitamin Ester C. And for adults, it can help reduce oxidative stress, because as adults, we go through our lives constantly under stress, and even at the molecular level, there's free radicals that make us even more stressed. So that's why we need Ester C 500 plus to maintain the balance in our body and to help us reduce this oxidative stress. And it can also help us reduce the risk of infectious diseases. And for smokers or secondhand smokers, if you live with someone who smokes, research has shown that this tobacco and smoking, it can reduce the content of vitamin C in your blood plasma. Therefore, smokers and secondhand smokers who are always exposed to smoke, you need to consume more vitamin C than normal people. Okay? And for older people, it's really important that older people enhance their immune system, especially during this time, during this pandemic. We need to have a strong immune system. So that's why this is important for elders, and it can also help promote the absorption of other nutrients like magnesium, all those that help in the formation of collagen. Okay? And Ester C has no added sugar, it has no artificial flavor, and no artificial color. So it's really safe. And it is adults can take 1 to 2 tablets daily after meal, or before meal. It's fine too, because it's not acidic. Okay, it has a neutral pH, so it's fine. And for children, they can also take 1 tablet daily after meal. Now, next we have Gummy C. Gummy C is a pretty recent product that Elken launched. I think it was last year, and this is really special. This is really special because not only does it have vitamin C, it also has zinc. And what this can do, I'm going to explain the functions later. There's vitamin C and zinc, and it can help boost our immune system. It's very convenient. You can bring it everywhere with you, and you can chew it as you go. And it's a really healthy snack for everyone. Now, this is what Gummy C looks like. Okay, it's like a small bottle, and it has 60 gummies in there. Yeah, 60 gummies. And each gummy has the vitamin C content of a medium-sized orange, and the zinc content in 100 grams of oatmeal. So not everyone likes oatmeal, and especially children. Children can't eat that many fruits, right? They can't eat like 10 oranges or 20 oranges. They can't eat that much in a day. So Gummy C solves this problem because it's small, but it has really dense nutrition. And just like I mentioned before, vitamin C and zinc, they are essential nutrients, and they cannot be produced or synthesized by our body, and it cannot be stored within your body. So that's why we need to consume this on a daily basis to replenish the supply in our body. And when we put vitamin C and zinc together, they play a very major role in supporting our immune system and metabolism function. And it's really important across all ages, for children, even adolescents and adults. Everyone needs vitamin C and zinc. Okay, and this is why you may not get enough from food, because veggies store at 4 degrees Celsius. Like, we store our veggies in refrigerators, and if we store it in refrigerators at 4 Celsius for 7 days, the amount of vitamin C content is lost by 15 to 77%. And these are all confirmed by clinical studies. And home cooking of fresh veggies, if you cook them and you boil them, it can decrease the amount of vitamin C by 15 to 55% in your food. So you can't get enough of vitamin C from your food because of these factors. And as for zinc, phytates in whole grains, cereals, legumes, and other plant foods, especially for me, like I'm a vegetarian, and I'm sure there are other vegetarians out there. These plant foods, they bind to zinc, and they inhibit its absorption in our body. So that's why we can't really get enough of these vitamins and the zinc from our food. So signs and symptoms that you're experiencing vitamin C and zinc deficiency is swollen and bleeding gums, slow wound healing, small red or purple spots on your skin, poor skin health, joint pain, poor metabolism, depression, loss of appetite, loosening or loss of your teeth, and decrease of ability to taste food, fatigue, lower alertness level, and anemia, hair loss, eye problems, etc. And if you constantly fall sick and your body development is being affected, you need to consider vitamin C and zinc. Okay? So first, if you take vitamin C by itself, it can protect you from the invasion of bacteria and viruses, and it can reduce the amount of we can reduce the number of times you get infected by these bacteria. But if you combine vitamin C and zinc, it can help activate your immune cells, okay? It's like an upgraded process. It can help activate your immune cells to help your body recover faster. And free radical protection, just like Ester C, it can reduce the free radical damage that's done to your organs. But if we add zinc to vitamin C, not only can it reduce the free radical damage, it can also support the normal functions of our organs and cells. Okay? And for eye health, it's a very trendy topic nowadays because we're all talking about this. There's this new product, Gummy Visio, okay? And eye health, why is vitamin C important in maintaining eye health? It's because it helps us maintain normal eye function. And if you combine vitamin C and zinc, it can improve your eyesight and it can reduce your eye problems. And if you combine it with our new product, Gummy Visio, okay, it's really delicious. It tastes just like candy. I'm sure all your kids will love it. Even adults will love it, okay? So studies have shown that combinations of antioxidant vitamins, vitamin C, E, and beta-carotene, and zinc with lutein and zeaxanthin, it can reduce the risk of developing advanced AMD, which is macular degeneration, a very severe eye disease, by 34%. So if you cherish your eyes, if you want to protect your eyes from the blue light, like Winnie shared this last week. If you guys were here last week, this is a very powerful product. So you can get your Gummy C and your Gummy Visio together. It's going to help your eyes a lot. Okay. And for skin health, vitamin C can help produce collagen, and it can ensure that your skin is healthy. And if you add zinc to vitamin C, it can help heal your wounds and reduce your skin problems. Okay? And for metabolism, vitamin C can improve your digestion, and it can help you enhance your nutrient absorption. And if you add zinc to it, it can promote cell repair, and it also helps in the growth and development of children and adolescents. And this is Gummy C is an everyday family essential. It's stomach friendly. It's gelatin free. So even if it's a gummy, it's gelatin free, so it's suitable for vegetarians. It's hollow certified, and it's suitable for everyday consumption. So it's free from preservatives, gluten free, vegan. There's no artificial sweeteners, and there's no artificial flavors, but it still tastes really good. And it has no artificial colors as well. And good quality, there's an international grade assurance by NSF. There's a Shandong Halal certification, and there's these other ISO and HACCP. Okay, so that ensures the good quality of our product. And the recommended consumption is that children can take 1 to 2 gummies per day, maximum, because we know children love it, they can take up to 4. Okay, and for adults, they can take 2 to 4 gummies per day, and maximum they can take up to 6. Well, let's compare the two, shall we? Ester C 500 Plus and Elken Gummy C. What's the difference? And who are they suitable for? If you look at Ester C, it's really powerful, and it is more recommended for people with higher vitamin C requirement. So for people, if you notice that your gums are swollen and it's bleeding, and you have a lot of these problems, and you need more vitamin C, then this is the product that you need. Ester C 500 Plus. It's suitable for stressful adults, smokers, people with acute or chronic health problems. This is the product for you. And as for Gummy C, it's more recommended for people to maintain a health-conscious mindset from a young age. Like children, we need to educate our children to have a health-conscious mindset since a young age so that they can take care of themselves as they grow older. So this is where we start, Gummy C, because children love gummies, they love candy, and this is a really good way to start influencing our child and younger adults to stay health conscious by taking Gummy C. Okay, and this is suitable for children, young adults, healthy, semi-healthy individuals, and individuals who require zinc supplementation. So zinc helps with anemia and skin problems, and we know that both of these, they're strong in their own way. Okay, so combined, they're even stronger. So if you take both of them together, we recommend that adults can take 1 to 2 tablets of Ester C 500 Plus with 2 to 4 gummy Cs per day, and the results you can see for yourself. Okay, Ester C has been here even longer than I've been alive. So Ester C is a really powerful product, and I'm sure that it can help you a lot. And that's it for my presentation today. And if you love today's sharing, I love you back here with me again next week at around the same time. And if you like this product, Ester C or Gummy C, share this with your friends. And because I know that this can help a lot of people, especially those who don't know, who don't really understand the importance of vitamin C, that it cannot be produced by your body. So that's why you need to replenish it every day. And you need to tell this to people around you and tell them about it. And this video will be uploaded to YouTube. So if you're interested in rewatching, ask for the link from the friend who brought you into this meeting. And thank you all so much for coming. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. That's all for today's. Yeah, happy Wesak Day, everyone. Oh, and for next week, sorry. I did this. This is for next week, so stay tuned. Next week, we're going to have another sharing session, okay, about Kington Mineral, and I'm going to be a speaker next week, and I'll see you guys at the same time, 8:30. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. MC, I'll pass it back to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chee, for an enlightening and wonderful presentation on the benefits of Ester C and Gummy C. We appreciate your clear explanation on why we need to consume vitamin C. We hope you have benefited from this sharing, and please remember to take your daily supplements for better health. Stay safe and good night. Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good sharing. Good MC.